So yes, this is just the Raspberry Pi desktop kit. It has a Raspberry Pi 5, a keyboard and hub, the mouse, the case, the power adapter, and just like you can see. So let's unbox it. Okay. All right. We have the mouse and we have the case. We have the 27-watt power supply, and underneath, oh yeah, I also do get, I got a 32 gig storage as well. And underneath all of that, I'm trying not to, okay. And underneath all of that, we do have a USB-C, a USB-A. All right, we do have a mini to max HDMI cable, basically just a HDMI for the Pi. We have another HDMI cable, so that's 2 of them. Interesting. The official keyboard and hub. And lastly, this is so insane. This is it. This is the Raspberry Pi 5, and it is so cool. Okay, and then we have wow, that's a really large manual that I will never read. I'm not going to read that. But it's nice to know that, it took the time to put this in. The 5th edition, fully updated for the Raspberry Pi 5. Great, cool stuff. Now, this is the Pi 5, like I said, and it has 8 gigs RAM, but for whatever reason, I'm looking to make a very terrible financial decision and get the 16 gig RAM version because, more RAM is always good, right? And yeah, so I will not open this up. Let's see if I can do that without, compromising the integrity of the package. I don't think so. Yeah, this is the only way to open it. And if I do that, it seems like, it's sort of like, what's it called? Putting a void to your warranty, because I still want to send it back and get the 16 gig version. But I'm also really excited. I want to see what it looks like. Anyway, so this is the current setup of the Raspberry Pi. I will continue the video when I figure out if I'm going to keep this or get the 16 gig RAM version. But anyway, this is the unboxing experience overall. Okay, so we finally got the Raspberry Pi 16 gigs because I really just wanted to future-proof my Raspberry Pi and I wanted to have the best of the best. So this is the 16 gig, everything else remains the same, the keyboard and everything else. Let's get into unboxing these items. So this is the power supply for the Raspberry Pi. I'm going to open that up. And it's a typical USB-C cable. And this is the official mouse for the Raspberry Pi. This is the case. This one is really exciting because I think it also has a fan. Yes, it does have a fan. And I think this is like a heat sink. And I'm not sure what these are, but the case looks nice. And full keyboard. Honestly, this whole setup feels overkill. The whole thing feels overkill, but that's nice. I guess when you connect the keyboard, you can have external USB ports for it, but it's a nice keyboard. And finally, the big dog, 60. Find a thumbnail. All right. This looks so cool. So it feels so cool. So it's a 16 gig RAM Raspberry Pi, and these are USB-C for power, HDMI ports, USB 3.0, typical USB, and an Ethernet port. So that is the full unboxing of the Raspberry Pi 5 16 gig with the full desktop kit. The goal is to host my agent, my personal OpenClaw agent on here, and give it, full control to this device and give it its own login details or whatever. All of that will be happening on here. So I'll be making a series of videos walking you through the process. So if you're curious about setting up the Raspberry Pi, OpenClaw on a very portable device like the Raspberry Pi, follow along, hit like, subscribe, and more videos will be coming out soon. Thank you for watching.